Здравейте, това е 25 минути как да научим Блаб. Но Блабус Интераптус. Платформата е интересна и нашето предаване продължава точно 25 минути с намерението да ви накараме да се почувствате удобно и да създадете свое предаване. През тези 25 минути няма да отговаряме на въпроси. Моля да ги задържите за края на предаването. По време на самата инструкция ще ви подсетя как може да зададете въпросите в коментари или ако предпочитате на живо, ще се присъедините в свободните места, ще ви поканя. Кои сме ние? The Circadians е общност, назована на името на циркадиалните цикли или собствения часовник на всяка една клетка. Ние не сме изградени около определена личност или лидер. Всички хора са равни, всеки от нас има уникален талант. Сборът от талантите ни е по-голям от индивидуалния сбор. Ние живеем, работим и се усъвършенстваме в Guru Free Zone. Попитайте да се присъедините към нас на ninatrankova@gmail.com. Какво правим? Изграждаме платформи, генерираме събития, създаваме възможности и развиване на бизнес. Използваме тази платформа, за да създадем бизнес възможности. Това са също така страници, нови събития, също обучение, но най-вече ние работим в общността и се усъвършенстваме. Правилата на Блаб. Фактически няма такива правила, но има препоръки на екипа. Първо е взаимното уважение. Изслушвайте другия. Не бъдете досаден човек, за когото да се общува. Когато разговаряте с хората, оставите ги да говорят. Ако имате различно мнение, не дайте да нападате човека, да го осъждате, защитавайте позицията си.
I believe she has frozen momentarily, but she'll be back. And I do not speak Bulgarian, so I'm not quite sure where to pick up at that. But she'll be back in a minute. Hey, Ron. And I believe it was, is it Jack? Yeah, Jack. Paganelcho. There she comes back. She'll be here again in a minute.
Аз не знам докъде стигна, но списъка с хората, които са работили преди нас, които ние дълбоко уважаваме, ценим и ви препоръчваме да следвате, е на документа, който може да свалите. После ще ви дам всичките линкове в края на предаването. Ние изключително ценим работата на хората в платформата и дори те да не знаят за нас, ние дълбоко ги уважаваме и препоръчваме да ги следвате. Така, започваме първите стъпки. Вляво на екрана е знакът на Twitter. Когато кликнете върху него, ще изпратите съобщение на всички ваши последователи. Това е начин да увеличите посещаемостта на вашето предаване. Също така можете да редактирате съобщението. Другото, което може да направите, е да дадете подкрепа. Това са, ако кликна на Стан, това е гласуване за. Ние скоро имаме избори. Просто един добър жест. Реакцията в подкрепа на това, което водещият казва, не се акумулира и се заличава в края на предаването, но един добър жест. Следващото, което може да ви покажа, е вашият профил. Като кликнете горе на вашата картинка, мога да отида на Джош Патрик, тогава се отваря информация за неговия профил. Може да по този начин да решите дали да следвате човека или не. Вашия профил съвпада с профила ви в Twitter, но това не е задължително. Ако отидете в падащото меню на профила си в настройки, може да смените информацията в карето, така че хората, които се запознават с вас, да имат тези данни, които вие бихте желали точно за тази платформа. Редакцията е мигновена. На същото поле настройки може да смените снимката си, може да настроите известията си за платформата. Също така там е отбелязано колко дни сте в Блаб. Например, ако отидем на... Няма да излизам, да не ме изхвърли пак, но например на моя профил пише 46 дни. Така може да видите и другите хора колко дни имат вече и да знаете дали имат понятие как се използва платформата. В дясно е полето на коментарите. Те са разграфени на all messages, всички съобщения, на съобщения. Тук, когато изпишете, изпратете съобщение, се показва в потока вашето съобщение. Може да следите дали сте споменат. Също така може да зададете въпрос, като изпишете /Q, започвате с /. По този повод е добре да използвате винаги, тъй като водещия вижда осветения въпрос, thank you Stan, и това му позволява бързо да следи и да отговаря. По принцип в коментарите тече един паралелен разговор и ако имате предаване, аз бих ви препоръчала да имате човек, който да остане само на коментарите. Как може да участвате? Тук има 4 екрана, в момента 2 са затворени. Водещия определя кои да отвори, дали да направи ротационен принцип. Така че участието, като натиснете Join, изключително е лесно. Може да проверите вашите последователи от вашия профил, като натиснете последователи, излизат дали те ви следват. Не може да видите дали ви следват, ако натиснете списъка с следени. Всичко това е описано в PDF документа и ще можете да го изтеглите и да го използвате. Така. Следвайте хората. Всъщност тук има едно място, което вие може да се запознаете с хора от целия свят. Като кликнете на техните профили, виждате информацията и ги следвате. Първо може да следвате хората в прозорците, виждате карето над моето име. Може да отидете да видите информацията за мен и да решите дали да ме следвате. Цифрите горе в бяло показват 16 души, които са записани на предаването и 8, които са тук в момента. Понякога има кръгче с знака плюс, което означава, че човекът не е влязъл в своя Twitter профил, а гледа от веб пространството. Това е всичко, което можем да ви представим за толкова кратко време. Ако ни харесвате инструкцията, може да ни оставите препоръка, да попитате как работим. И сега ще минем на английски, за да може да отговорим на въпросите на хората, които са си направили труда и да дойдат тук. So I finished the Bulgarian part. This is 15 minutes. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being here. And I can open seats so we can start answering questions. I'm sorry, it's a bad scheduling from my part because Friday evening I didn't think about it actually. I was so concentrated.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, I'm actually responding over there. There's a couple of people over on the Facebook Bulgarian language that just actually hit me up and added me over on Facebook after I posted that you were going to be doing the first Bulgarian Blab. Mm-hmm. Then they added me. So I won't know what they say. So I'm going to have to get you to translate for me, but that's pretty good. I mean, historically, what's going on is that this is going to be this is the first Bulgarian Blab in history. And, you know, that's part of you. And they're going to know that your connection was bad. And when they see this years from now, they're going to go, wow, look how far we've come. She's probably gone out and refreshed herself again. And actually, Jack, this is like, we have a thing we do every morning called 25 minutes on how to use Blab. and we combined it now with another session of how to host a Blab. And this is the first one that we've done in Bulgarian. And so,
how did it sound to you?
Someone
come in and tell me how did.
Yeah,
because that is always so polite.
Let's hope the seat is a seat's open. So if somebody wants to come in now, that'll be fine.
I wouldn't imagine you would tell something bad about the Bulgarian language.
No, I didn't understand a word you said, but I did understand the guru free zone. I heard that part. Excuse me. I also understood when you were doing the cue. I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's it was. I was wondering whether or not you were going fast. Is that the language is fast or?
No, it's enough because it's an instruction, so you don't have to take a lot of time for it.
Interesting. I don't care what language. She's beautiful and love her voice. That is so true.
Thank you. So, I mean, because we have also the PDF, and I don't think it's fast, but actually I will know when I have feedback from a Bulgarian.
Yeah, I'm going to actually put that out here so so that the team and people can see that we did. See, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to come up. If y'all want to see what the PDF looks like in Bulgarian, that would be the link to it. And what's going to be interesting is to figure out a way so that if you've got a co-wrangler that is that does not speak Bulgarian like myself, to know when to hold up the cards and that kind of stuff, because I didn't have a clue. I just kind of guessed the question thing.
Yeah, I thought about doing it like I can make a part of it in a box and tell you that I'm reading this, and you will have the same in English, and we can go like changing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it, but when I read it, I went through it so quickly that I thought, okay, it's not so long.
Yeah, we actually thought that we went through the stuff fast, but it's a minute and it's 11 minutes. It was 11 minutes, and so thank you, Michelle.
I read it in 8.
Yes, and you did it in 8. That's what it is. I was like, that's why I thought, I wonder if this is going fast or not. But nope. Is the language that fast, or was it just this is your first time?
The language fast. It depends what you're telling. If it's an instruction, it should be fast. Like in the airplane, go this direction. You shouldn't wonder what. This is the purpose of our instruction, to do it convenient and people feel it like easy to use.
Well, do you want to Paganelcho? Which he goes by the name of he's the egg up there, Jack Paganel. He said the speed was okay for him. Is he? Are you? He was coming in earlier. You can certainly come in now.
Да влезеш, заповядай, да си поговорим. So I hit yes.
So, do you know this person?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Just awesome. I didn't recognize his nickname, Jack.
There he is.
Здравей. Аз въобще не те познах. Благодаря, че си тук. Как беше скоростта?
Съвсем прилично беше скоростта. Да.
Okay.
So I was saying the speed was absolutely normal. The way all instructions in Bulgarian are normally. So yeah, it was easy to follow and to understand.
Well, good.
Yeah, so I will have to do the second part for the hosting. It's also short. I think I will do it in 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You can do it in 2 minutes?
So we have time to talk some.
So we have time to talk now. Jack, where are you from, Jack?
Please introduce yourself. Tell something about you.
Yeah. This is like it just said, Ron Snaberg just said, this is groundbreaking stuff. You know, this was what we're getting at is that this is the first one that's been done, you know. So you're going to be historically, you're going to be, you know, tied forever with me and Nina. And if that's a good thing, you know,
I'll take a screenshot.
So tell us about yourself.
So my actual name is Plamen Zhelyadkov. I'm Bulgarian, but my nickname is Jack Paganel, and I go by it online. It's much more easy for people that are not Bulgarians. I'm a financial consultant, and I'm also inside graduate. That is how I know Nina. We are very close friends. I don't know if you know about Insight at all, but anyway, and she told me she is doing something interesting. She invited me here, and I see it's an excellent software for conferences. I don't know much more about it. Actually today she explained to me in 5 minutes what this is about, and that's it. But I really like it for now. But more about me, I'm 39. My English is fluent, I think. And what else? I am a really communicative person. I love doing networking, and so I'm glad to be here.
You will produce some video content. Certainly.
Yeah,
yes.
probably.
The only thing is always public. So Blab are not willing to make it private. And I will recommend to you visit what you say, the town square.
Oh, the town square is that's Blab's little. They have a town square every Saturday that tells about the new changes. There's an update every week. Every week things change, and they just get a little better and better and better. But they have a town hall every week that tells you what those changes are. And Brittany is one of the is on the Blab team, and she's one of the people who can help you. She's one of the people that can that you need to follow too. And by the way, one of the really groundbreaking things about this is that you know, you came in. I didn't know you were going to be here. I didn't know who she was going to come in. We were just going to move forward. And I'm in a mastermind group with a fellow named Josh Patrick, who I mentioned this in the mastermind group earlier. Any Russian speakers here? There's a question over there.
Yeah. Говорим да по-русски свободно, пожалуйста.
And if you put that in front of your question, it will look like this. And it will, yeah, she's going to go ahead. Nina's going to go ahead and do that. And then it'll look like a question, and it'll bring it to the attention. So we like questions like that, Jack. But Josh is in that same kind of industry as you, who is up in the, Josh is the third one for me. He's the third one from the right on the top up there. And so what's going to happen as these things begin globally getting, you know, more and more of them happening, these kind of things will happen where you and Josh need to get hooked up and y'all talk. Is it that? Oh, that's right. It's backwards when you do it like this. That's right. Yeah. Well, you see, that's why they bring. Yeah. Well, if I turn around, it's on the back that way. So that way is backwards, right? And so maybe if I flip it, how about?
Yeah.
Like, how about like that? Is that right? No, it's upside down cube. Forget it. I'm gonna be. Y'all have to get somebody else to do that for you. But anyway, that's when I see stuff that's going on. When I see things, that's what I think about. I think about the connections that might happen that wouldn't happen otherwise.
Yeah, it's
especially
like
when you said, "Oh, you got it."
Okay. Is it like that? I don't know.
Yep. Q, no space. I wish that guy would have come in and asked about Russians.
Russian?
Yep. Now, what other questions might you have, Jack? You got a captive audience, man, of a bunch of people that really want to help, Nina and yourself. And we would love to have a good Bulgarian, group over there.
I actually am a bit clueless about what will be happening here. I just, for now, what I can say is it's very good software for conference. Mm-hmm. I like it. It's easy to use. The connection is good. The video is good. I like it. I'm not sure. Nina was explaining today to me a little bit, but I don't yet know. I will have to meet with her and actually have a longer conversation.
Sure. Yeah, I think there are a lot of more opportunities. And like I said to Stan, we Bulgarians, we are focused immediately on the meaning and usefulness and functionality and results. Yeah, especially in insight and finance. So the instruction is just the beginning of our discussion, and I hope that we discover a lot more about this. There are people singing, dancing here, all kinds of stuff.
The video, by the way, what happens at the end of this is that Nina, we're going to make Jack a co-host here in a minute.
Okay.
And then he'll see a link to the downloadable. You get a downloadable MP3 and a downloadable MP4. And you take care, man. We'll see you down the road, Michael. And when you but you get an MP3 and an MP4, and you also get the video and a link to the video to download that. And there's a link immediately following it that allows you to upload it to YouTube. And when you go to upload it to YouTube, it'll ask you what channel. If you've got more than one channel up there, it'll ask you what channel that you want to put it into. You can only edit it on using YouTube's editor. But unless you download it, which you can, and download it on your local machine. And let's see what else about that.
I already made you a co-host, Plamen.
Oh,
yes, I.
So now you can invite someone or kick him or people in America.
You can actually kick me out now.
Yeah, they always kick themselves. I don't know why.
We do. Whenever somebody says something we don't like, and if you're a co-host, you can just kick them out. And
then you can delete comments if you don't like them. I think so. Yeah.
I see. So I have power. I hate to use the power, so I will never be kicking, probably, unless someone is trolling big time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it, is that you do get them. We had one this morning. We've been pretty fortunate. We've only had a couple over the last month or so. We've only had a couple, but we had one this morning, and I'm really not sure. When I look at it, I'm really not sure that he was a troll, but I made a decision. I didn't want to take a chance on it. And as a matter of fact, one of the things I tell you what you could do. If you hit refresh, you see that G that's on your name right there above. Okay, if you hit refresh, it will bring up your. It'll come back up with an H on it. And so that's how you can tell when you're viewing it from the. Yep. My tie is messed up. It's bothering me.
Because it's not Bulgarian. We have a Bulgarian show today.
Yes, I know. I got to get your colors. I've got to get your colors. So now you got the H up there, so you can tell that it's a host, right?
Right.
And then the other thing is that if you look at, you see on Nina, you've got she's got a little blue box up there with a check box. If it's blue, that means that if it's blue, it means that you're following her. Now yours is white for me, but I'm going to click on it, and you're going to see a little thing come up that says the little prop thing, and that means that I just followed you. Okay.
Right.
And to change we're going to actually change, if you want, we'll change your bio and change your picture right now. Would you be interested in doing that?
Sure.
We got 7 minutes, man.
Sure.
Okay. So click on your name.
So this is separate from Twitter?
No, you can click on it right here on this picture that's here.
Okay.
Click on your name in your picture there. and it's going to bring up a little box with an X and your picture.
Yep.
Hold down the control key and then click on your name again, and it will bring up that window and that what's called the profile window.
Yeah.
It'll bring that up in another tab. Do you see that?
Yes.
Over on the top right-hand side, you'll see that egg, what we call them is eggs, that yellow thing, which is your current profile picture.
Right, I see my name. Okay, image. Yeah, let me see. Okay, I have to choose a file.
Yeah, if you don't click on, by the way, when you go back over there, don't click on the one that says profile, because the one that says profile will, yeah.
How do I kick that guy?
Okay, it's easy. The way you kick them is you just hit that X and it closes them. Yep. And so that's easy. It's easy work. So are you changing your stuff, Jack?
Let me see. Yeah, but I don't see how I can change my picture unless I have it on file.
You have to have it on file. You have to have your picture on file to be able to do that. Like browse your, browse your.
I probably have somewhere, but I'm not sure where exactly. So I'm not going to be looking for it.
The bio, if you put like a link to your website or something like that in your bio, where it says, I think that's actually the term that it uses. It says, yeah, in your bio, and then you save the settings.
Yeah, I tried. I just put financial consultant, but save settings didn't
There's
work.
also something cool about when someone tweets and you go and favor the tweet. Once you have favored, the second time it shows the Twitter and you can directly follow them.
Right. The thing is, I haven't used Twitter at all. As you can see, I don't even have my picture. I have an account for a long time, but I haven't used it because I'm using Facebook and it's enough for me for now. I'm planning to start using Twitter.
Blab is changing a lot about it, especially for if you have this free tool and easy to produce content, video, and then spread it, or just have people to debate. I know that you like debates, Flamen. We have elections done. This is the election thing. Clicking for props. We have elections, political, and Flamen knows more about it. Because I have two friends that are candidates for mayor, and they are in confrontation, and I'm just keeping silent.
So when you are you running for office over there too? Is that what she's saying? No. I thought you were saying she said elections, but see, there's what we call like this is what is going to be really interesting about this whole platform. Is that elections means like voting. I get it. They call them props here. They call them props for this, but I get where elections what that would mean, because you're voting on the person, right? But she also you guys call we call it like, what's the price? And the question she says is, how much are the taxes? So it's for us it's two different things. For us it's taxes is like,
it's a mistake financially.
Yeah, taxes is like that's
But the network's very strange. Yesterday evening, Stan told me that university in America is not uni, like I spell it. It's only U. And I thought, okay, I go to Stanford. I have a friend there. She's a professor, young girl. And you know what? This morning I have a mail from her that she's getting married, and I'm invited in San Francisco.
Wow.
So this is how the network. It's like a magic. Your thoughts like go into actions immediately.
Yeah, and what I know is that Stanford, see, it's a small world. What I know is that Stanford beat UCLA 55-27 or something last night in football. I didn't, and when you sent that message back to me about Stanford, I didn't know that you knew somebody that was really close to you over there, and it's Stanford U. But here when every time she would type uni. Over here, uni is usually used in like unisex bathrooms, right? That's what it means. It's like that's where you see it all the time. It's like, this is unisex, and you're like, okay. So I finally thought I need to tell her that every time you see that's what you kind of go.
You see how this. I have experienced many times since I was 1 year on the online academy education. A lot of time this happens, like they call it serendipity. I don't know the word exactly, but what you think is just immediately someone from the Australia or from Atlanta says the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I cannot explain it, but maybe the physicians can. This, by the way, is Alexander Nevsky Cathedral.
That's what?
Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, the biggest Orthodox cathedral. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I looked at Sofia, about maybe a couple of weeks ago. I just, let me take a look at where she's at, because we were doing that thing for the 30 seconds, right? And so let me go find out a little bit more about where she's living and everything. And it's a big city, and it's beautiful. I mean, you guys live in a great place. It just looks like that's the place to go. Wonderful architecture, great architecture.
I was planning to put a link for the video, but I just don't want to distract people from the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they can go there afterwards.
But you're welcome to visit us, as always. Repeat. And Plamen, can you try and present in 30 seconds who you are and what you do?
Good question.
Okay. So I'm a financial consultant in Bulgaria. Unfortunately, maybe because of the totalitarianistic past, people have really poor financial education. They only save money in banks and buy apartments. That's the two things that people invest, and both are actually not good at the moment in Bulgaria. So my purpose is to educate people how to manage their money better, and how to invest, where to invest, how to distribute their income, and basically that's it. And the market is huge. Unfortunately, as this field is not developed at all, it is not easy. But of course, when you're a pioneer in something, it's difficult, but the rewards are bigger. So I'm not afraid of difficulties. I'm just pioneering in this field here, and I think things will become better and better. And the most important thing, when we raise the financial education of people, everyone will start living better, and Bulgaria will become a much better place.
I visited seminars of financial consultants, and they're really amazing. So sorry that I didn't meet you earlier, but even now it's a great benefit to me. And we should invite Plamen, the other. I sent an invite to everybody, but Friday evening is not the right choice. So it's my first Blab was just for me like a trial. I didn't want to make a lot of noise. When I see the recording, I will be more confident to pick the best time and day.
Michelle, right now we are focused on adults here in Bulgaria, but I am planning definitely to start educating children. We're preparing some games that will interest children. For now, what we're doing is sometimes we organize for teens, and for teens mainly playing Cash Flow, Kiyosaki's game, Cash Flow 1-on-1. We have not yet started a wholesome program for kids and teens, but we are planning to, because it's very important. They are our future.
You know what I saw yesterday? Grant Cardone educating a 13-year-old boy about his finance. It was on Blab. I tweeted, and you can check it. And so it was a good example how you can approach, because my mission is to make our generation aware that their clients are changing, and the younger generations think differently. They have the digital mind, they're both digital devices.
Ани, говориш ли английски или предпочиташ български? Okay, so she speaks English. I was just checking because she was asking for Bulgarian, but...
на двата езика. Или на български.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Здравейте.
Ние сме се виждали с теб. Аз не знаех, че говориш български.
Ами аз съм живяла в България 3 години, така че говоря малко. Не малко, обаче говоря с акцент.
Много ми е приятно
да
се запознаем сега. Преди бях на коментарите.
Да. Много смешно, аз когато говоря български казвам да, макар че на всички други езици. Това е да. Много бързо се приключвам, не знам защо.
Скоро идвала ли си тук?
Не съм била там вече от около 10 години.
Значи е полезно да има Блаб, който да говориме, за да може хората, които са по цял свят, също да кажат няколко думи, да си припомнят.
Да.
Чисто така практика по български.
Отдавна не съм говорила. Много чета и пиша, обаче не съм говорила отдавна.
Would you introduce yourself? Because
my name is Ani. I am from Armenia. I'm a fiction author and a podcaster, and my podcast, Right to be Read, is created for newbie writers and is mainly about writing, self-publishing, and book marketing.
Great. I'm very thankful that you joined. I wouldn't imagine you talking in Bulgarian. Макар че си помислих си, но не ми беше удобно да попитам, да, защото не знаех как ще го възприемеш.
Yeah. I mean, I speak 5 languages because we kind of, traveled a lot, and I changed 5 schools and lived in different countries. So it's just, no one speaks Armenian, so you have to end up speaking different languages so they understand you. So yeah, I mean, when I came to Bulgaria, I didn't understand a word, although everyone said, yeah, it's like Russian, they are very similar languages. Bullshit. It's like Russian if you read it, but if people talk to you, you don't understand anything at all, even if you know Russian. So it's just, it doesn't work like that. So, I mean, with the time, you just need to adapt and pick up languages to be heard and, to be able to communicate with people.
And when you write, which languages do you use for your books?
I usually write in English. I mean, I'm heavily relying on editor to make it sound more English than I usually sound when I'm speaking English. But English is kind of, how I end up writing from the very start. So, yeah.
Okay. Значи имаме заявка да правим един блаб на български за практика.
Да, защо не? Да, с голямо удоволствие, да.
За половин час малко Пламен може да ни разказва повече за социалния живот, защото той изключително много се интересува от дискусии, от всички теми, които тук в България много хората обичат да говорят. Значи, според мен това тук в Блаб ще се наводни с приказки на български.
Аз много се изненадах да видя български Блаб, защото аз, както виждам, предимно са хора от САЩ и ако са от Европа, те са предимно от Англия, така че, за България никога не бих чувала, така че много добре.
Ще направим план, за да може да се поддържа, защото трябва човек да е ангажиран и да отдели това време.
Да.
Имам един роднина, който казва, че само избраните хора в света ще говорят български.
Така ли? Много интересно.
I will translate for you, Stan. I have a relative Bulgarian from Bocconi University, and he is educating all people he meets in his life that only the chosen in the world are speaking Bulgarian language. And now, guess what? His wife has classes for Bulgarian. And Italian guys go to learn Bulgarian. You are muted.
Annie,
we can't hear you.
Where are you located now, Annie?
I'm living here.
That's because I muted myself because I wanted to just stay focused on what you were talking about. I mean, I didn't understand a word. I just know it was just a good conversation, and that historically it was like he was. Like I said, I'm kind of watching this, thinking, well, this is kind of history stuff, right? It's going to be kind of neat, and that. I hope my wife doesn't learn Bulgarian because that would just shut me up all the time. I wouldn't say anything. I noticed Jack wasn't saying anything either. Jack was listening, and I was thinking, okay, so this is how they roll over there. That's awesome. Hey, Art, how are you doing, man? I'll get with you a little bit later. Art just rolled in. Art Jones up there is he's got his company does inbound marketing and stuff, but. Art, this is the Bulgarian Blab that I wrote you about a little bit earlier. It's the first one that's been done, and we've had 2 guests now that spoke Bulgarian. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
And we've still got me, which is like a fourth wheel or something that's not. I don't understand any of it, but it's interesting. And what's really interesting is the way that y'all just intuitively include the listener. By switching to English periodically. Y'all will go to an English and say, okay, well, I kind of know what they're talking about now. And then y'all will talk about it in your language again. And I'm okay with that. But I think that's really brilliant.
For me, both languages are foreign languages. I'm not Bulgarian.
Yeah, you're Armenian, right?
Yes.
You know what you said? Yeah. That is just.
But small
really
nations speak like that because we don't have choice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. And the funny thing is, I mean, Armenians who live abroad, they have a slightly different Armenian they use. So it's yet another version of our language. So it's the 6th one. I understand.
The Armenians that use Blab, is that what you said?
No, I mean, I have only met one Armenian who uses Blab, to be honest, and he's from, I think, New York, but I'm not sure. So he's from the US. But here we're a little bit behind. I mean, I'm the only podcaster in Armenia, and people here don't even know what a podcast is. So I guess they will need a little bit of time to get to Blab. So, yeah.
Well, see, again, this is like historically what I think is going to happen. Art, who I just met this morning in the 25-minute session, which is where I met Annie, is talking a little bit about your coaching practice for authors. Do you see that question over there?
Yes. Well, actually, it's very interesting because I haven't enrolled. I mean, I haven't actually marketed it and started it yet. I mean, I'm doing this unofficially when people approach me and ask for coaching. So I don't even have a coaching sales page on my website yet because I haven't really been, marketing myself as a coach, to be honest. So I've done some coaching about self-publishing mainly, not really the writing part. And so it's not yet official and launched, to be honest. So I'm pleasantly surprised that Art knows that I know I can do that. Mm-hmm. And it depends what he's interested in, and we can discuss further. So I don't really have anything official package-wise and price-wise yet. So if anything specific is of interest, I would love to discuss.
Yeah. Sheila is just asking me about the time, but when you're a host, you don't want to stop.
Yes, I know. Now you know what I go through when y'all are kicking me out of all these things.
I'm like, definitely need the bell.
Well, you know, U.S. we got a cowbell.
No, Sheila doesn't like that. Please.
Yes.
You all have bells?
But we use a cowbell. That's what we use. But
you should have told me that, you know, I was supposed to be prepared and have a bell with me because I don't have one.
Yeah, I saw the Blab team use it, and I like that.
Oh, Sheila's telling us no bells,
please.
Like Sheila. But you got that means I'm going to have to get a bigger one.
I don't know how long did we run. I will stop recording.
Okay. 45 minutes, and
45 minutes.